Good morning and welcome to today's ride. I'm going up the river and maybe have a bit of breakfast and maybe get an ice cream at the farm. It's very calm today, it's cloudy. It's not as cold as I thought. I've probably overdressed a little bit, but that's okay. So, let's go. Down on the rice fields, obviously, and this rice has already been cut, but there's like a kind of very small secondary rice that started to grow. I wonder if he's gonna harvest this as a kind of small second harvest, but it seems much smaller grains. This is the Sakura, the cherry blossom path, boulevard, I guess you could call it. No leaves on the trees now. I bought one of those huge citrus. That's it. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called? But very thick peel and very little. There's very little flesh to eat. It's okay. I tried to make some marmalade, but not very good. I think people tend to not eat them. Maybe they put them in the bath or something. Right, we're not far from breakfast. We're at 50k. These fruit are at 50k over the railway. Oh, that hit the spot. Sausage Egg MacMuffin, hash brown and a big cup of coffee. You can't beat it. I do like a Sausage Egg MacMuffin. It's a kind of guilty pleasure. Is it a guilty pleasure? Maybe everyone likes Sausage Egg MacMuffin. Occasionally, you know, just for breakfast. I certainly do. Wow, it has just turned into a lovely day now. It was completely cloudy when I left home at about 6 o'clock, and now around about 9:30, 10 o'clock actually, now it's 10 o'clock, we've got a completely blue sky. The weather changes, eh? The weather changes, but some things never change. The farmer has ploughed this field. The rice has all been taken in. Ploughing the fields, and I guess it will just he'll leave it like this over the winter, maybe fertilize it a little bit and then leave it until early next year. There was a story in the paper, not the paper. Do you read the newspaper? Do you? No, you don't. Nor do I. But there was a story in the paper, quotation marks, that one of the big supermarkets had imported Taiwanese rice. So it's basically a Japanese strain of rice, but grown in Taiwan, and at a much lower price. Now the Japanese are very picky about their rice, and I thought, let's go and try some. So I went to that particular supermarket. It was all gone. It was 1,000 yen cheaper for a 5-kilo bag, but it was all gone. So yeah, I was surprised, disappointed, and surprised. Onward. This is glorious. It's warm and sunny, blue sky. I've got a bit of a tailwind. There's a little truck heading straight for me. Pew! But he just missed me. Life is good, isn't it? When you're out on the bike and you feel comfortable, you know, there is only here and now. That's it. There's just pedaling, and there's just the road rolling under your wheel. And that's it. There's nothing else. The rest of the world can go and, you know, do something, but I'm here. I'm on my bike in the world. That's my philosophy. If you don't like it, I have others. This campsite. I've been getting interested in camping, wild camping, or this is, I guess, a typical kind of Japanese campsite. Let's go and have a little look up there. Okay, as it's really well organized, and in fact it's almost too well organized, you know, so there's, you know, too well organized. And I think it's mostly catering towards people who come in a car and they bring everything, you know, lots of food, and then you can get like the barbecue. So it's great for families, I guess, but I want more kind of bike packing things, are more simple, maybe just water and no people. They're playing gate ball, which is a kind of, I guess, maybe a form of croquet, but it is famously a game for old people in Japan because it's so sedate. I'm not sure the rules, but you have to get like towards the flag. But in that game there's like 5 guys playing, so I'm not quite sure how it works. And then he hits the pole, and then he's out. So maybe it's the number of strokes to hit the pole. I found that, you know, every sport that I've ever looked at first glance seems incredibly dull and boring and pointless. Don't you think? Dull and pointless. But as you get to understand the rules and what they're trying to do, it suddenly becomes a lot more interesting, and the more you know, the more interesting it becomes. I found that with cycling, like the Tour de France, which I first saw on the TV, I don't know, 15 years ago. I remember watching highlights on ITV, and I thought, this is not very interesting. They're just like cycling for hours and hours, and then they sprint like 2 minutes, and that's it, it's finished. But as I learned more about teamwork, strategy, and the whole race, and the GC leaders and all that, then it all starts to make sense. I guess life is a bit like that, John, isn't it? Life is like a sport that you don't really know the rules to, but as you get older, you start to understand the rules, and then it's full time, and the great referee in the sky blows his whistle, and that's it. Time, gentlemen, please. Can I have your glasses now? Come on. Haven't you got homes to go to? I just spotted in the corner of my eye those banana trees. What are they doing here? Why are there banana trees here? And this one, wow, that's amazing. It's a banana. Looks like a bit of turmeric there. Turmeric? Maybe a canna. Right. I'm feeling like I want to stop for a coffee, and I have a plan. Thought I'd bring this out, make some coffee. Oh, that's good. It's like hot chocolate with squirty cream. A little primer stove. It heats up pretty fast, actually. It's probably a bit too big for my needs, but it's all right. So, you know, bike packing, I realize you do have to take quite a lot. That is just the cooking stuff, but the sleeping bag, the sleeping system, all that, food, extras. Gonna need some panniers. That's energy food. Well, that was fun. Making a bit of hot water. It's a bit of a faff though, actually. Oh, because you know, you got to carry all of that stuff in the back, and it's not particularly light, but it's all right. Ooh, big Toyota Land Cruiser. Yes, it's gelato time here at Enomoto Bokujo. It's been quite a while since I had ice cream. In fact, maybe early summer. Energy food. Onward. What have we got this week? What are these? I think we're going to get some of these mikan. Chocolate gelato. A lot of dogs there today. It's alright, I like dogs. I don't have a dog, you know. Too much commitment and responsibility, I think, if you have a dog. It's like having a child. I guess there are good points and bad points for both, aren't there? Dogs are a bit cheaper than children, I suppose, and probably less trouble, more loyal. And they talk to you more often, and they're not always on their phones. You know what I mean? Watching the football. Kids playing football. One of the big sluices. Looks like this battery is running out, so maybe I'm going to say goodbye right now before the battery runs out on the big sluice. We're on 100 kilometers right now, so this ride will be about 110. That's my longest ride for quite a long time. I'm very happy with that. And we had a cup of coffee, we had a sausage egg MacMuffin, we got a few oranges. It was a great ride. Hope you enjoyed it. But until next time, this is John saying thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.